My name is Lumenvale, and you're watching The Unreliable Narrator Show. I put together on the tier list maker website a tier list of the top ships on AO3 of 2023. What this is it is not data that I collected myself, but I'll include a link to it in the description. This is the ships on AO3, the 100 ships that have been written about the most as of this summer since last summer, so within the last year. So it's not the top ships of all time, although I might make a tier list of that and do that one as well, but this is just of the past year, so more new ships. This is just for fun. Please don't take it too seriously. If I don't like the ship, that doesn't mean I don't like you. I dislike ships for like lots of stupid petty reasons, and it's really all for fun, and you can ship whatever you want. I will also link the tier list that I made in the description of this video as well, and if you want to, please feel free to fill out yours, and you could even tag me, like take a screenshot and tag me in it on Twitter. I'm at Lumenvale on there, or you could tag me or send me an ask on Tumblr. I'm also Lumenvale on there. I would love to see your ranking of the ships. So let's get started. Okay, well, here is the tier list. It is not pretty, and a lot of things got cut off because ship names are very long, but it gets the job done, okay? And the truth of the matter is there are 100 ships on here, and I don't know all of them. In fact, there are several of them that I am not familiar with in any way. So my plan now is to go through and move all of the ships where I don't know either the ship, so the people, or the piece of media. Like if I don't know either of those things at all, I'm gonna move it to IDK because it's just not really worth discussing. And I'm gonna speed through that really quickly because I'm just gonna be staring silently as I try to discern whether or not I know what the hell any of these things are. So speeding starts now. Okay, I think this is my full I don't know list. That is a lot, and it does make it look like I don't like anime at all, which is not true. I do like anime. I just haven't watched a lot of the really popular ones. Yes, and also like cable TV. I think this just shows you that I don't watch much anime, and I definitely have never seen Law & Order SVU. This is my somewhat final list. Some of the things that I didn't put in here, I don't really know very well, but I have things to say about. So, with no further ado, let's just move on to the next section, which is all of the things that I do know. And we are starting off with we're gonna go in order of what's on here. We're starting off with the doozy. This is a Dream SMP Platonic. This is a Dream SMP Platonic tag. This one is gonna be not everyone's favorite thing to learn about me. I actually do like the Dream SMP. I like Minecraft roleplay a lot. The thing you have to know about the Dream SMP ones is that those are characters. So in this case, these are characters. They are RP characters that have the same names as the streamers. So it is confusing to people. I have nothing against these, like, tags being written about. Again, sorry if you if you have a problem with it. I think all of these like Dream SMP ones specifically, I'm probably just gonna put in B tier. It's like, it's all some variation of the like SBI guys who were like some of the people who are more heavily involved in the RP story. It's like 6-1, half dozen the other. I'll just put them all in B tier. Also, I did notice as I was doing this, there are some errors, and there are some that like where the image generator just malfunctioned. I'm gonna try to fix those before the video is out so that like when you go to do it yourself, you don't have those issues, but we'll see. Most of them are still legible. Okay, next one. This is a Harry Potter one. This is the like Marauders fandom stuff. I am not involved in the Marauders fandom. I am not interested in it ever. I understand that like a lot of Marauders people are people who really engage with the world building and stuff like that of Harry Potter but don't want to support J.K. Rowling. I understand that they're trying to engage in a difficult situation as ethically as they think they possibly can. I don't have anything against you if you like it. I personally would not ever want to like engage with any of that stuff. You know, to each their own. I don't think you're a bad person for doing it. But for me, all the Marauders ships are going in D tier. And then the Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter does not count as a Marauders ship because that's Drarry. Drarry is like, listen, okay, I respect Drarry as a titan of fandom. It's a classic. You know, I respect it as a classic, but I'm giving it a D for Draco Malfoy because I just can't fathom writing Drarry in 2023. Listen, I'm not here to actually judge anyone just a little bit. This is all very lighthearted. Hermione, I'm putting an F. That's worse. Again, nothing against people that ship Hermione. My experience with Hermione stuff is that you should just read any romance novel instead. I just feel like there's enough Harry Potter fanfiction. I don't think we need any more. There's like a million. I just feel like there's enough. Okay, I would not have left the Genshin Impact ships in here, except for the fact that I literally just did a fandom reaction to Genshin Impact, so now I vaguely know the names. Does that mean I have any informed opinions on the ships from that media? None. Zero. I don't know anything at all, honestly. I just thought it was funny that now I know about it, so I'm probably gonna I know this is the most popular one, Tartaglia and Zhongli, so I'm gonna give it a C for cool. And then the other ones I'm also gonna give a C for cool, including the one where no one can decide if they're brothers or not. I still think that's the funniest thing in the world. Oh, these ones are the roommates. I know, I remember the roommates. Oh my god, and they were roommates. And I will make that joke every single time. The next one, okay, this is Lanjan, and Wei Ying from MDZS, which is Modazushi, which is the like novel form of the Untamed you might have heard of. The Untamed is like a Chinese like historical drama martial arts magic thing. It's on Netflix. It's amazing. I highly recommend you watch it. They're my ship of all time. This like party is over. Everyone else can go home. No one will ever compete. They are beautiful and perfect and in love, and I adore them. And they are like, I genuinely don't know if anyone else can go in S tier because I'm putting them in S tier, and no one else will ever compare. So, and that's like me putting it mildly. I just think it's funny that the turtles are on here. I'm putting them in B tier because I like the turtles. I've never seen TMNT in any sort. I just think they're fun and I like their names. Okay, so this one got messed up. I think it's Han Ji-sung and Lee Minho from Stray Kids. I don't listen to Stray Kids. I actually don't listen to K-pop at all. I did briefly a few years ago. My younger sibling likes Stray Kids, and I just think that K-pop fanfiction is funny. I know a lot of people have like issues with RPF and think it's really weird. I feel like even if you have issues with RPF, which I totally understand, I feel like K-pop should be an exception just because I think that the companies do everything on purpose so that fans do write like fan fiction of them. Like I think if fans didn't write fan fiction, that would mean that the companies behind these K-pop groups had failed. So I think that I should just give them a C tier because they're just doing their job, you know, like they're getting whoever they are. I think it's those people. They're getting paid for this. However, that does not extend to all of the BTS ships, to be clear, because I have parasocial beef with some of these BTS ships, just because they are inescapable. And so I'm gonna put Jimin and Yoongi in D tier, and I'm gonna put Jungkook and Taehyung in C tier because they're also bad, but not as bad. And if Jimin and Jungkook is on here, that's going in like F tier. I'm full of hate for that ship because it was just so inescapable. Okay, it's not on here. Never mind. Maybe things have changed. Who's to say? Did I leave both of the South Park ships down here? I did. I left them both down here because I'm gonna put those in F tier. Listen, no offense meant lighthearted / LH if you like these ships. I think the fact that South Park has like a fandom of like Gen Zers on TikTok is actually insane. I can't believe they're in the top 100. Okay, I left the Project SEKAI ships in here. I don't know anything about them. I did a Project SEKAI fandom reaction though, so I've heard of them and I think they're fun. So I'm gonna put them in C tier. I think the Project SEKAI ships are fun. Okay, Stranger Things. This is Stranger Things and this is Femslash. So the thing is I don't like Stranger Things, like at all. I want to put it in A tier for Femslash because like I support women, but I just don't like Stranger Things very much. This one I can put in like C tier because the C stands for I don't care. This one I'm gonna put in D tier because I have heard too much about these young men and I don't want to know anymore. I've heard too much about them. Oh wait, there's another Stray Kids one. I'm putting this one also in D tier. This one's a friendship one, which is also fine, but I don't care. Steve Harrington and Eddie Munson. Isn't Eddie Munson the guy who's like an asshole? I'm just gonna put that one in D tier. I don't know. Oh, there's another Harry Potter one. Wait, that one's also going in D tier. And then, oh wait, WolfStar. Okay, WolfStar I do have to kind of put in C tier just because like, you know, fandom classic. Like, we can't ignore the things that like WolfStar shippers have done for society, but that doesn't mean I have to like the ship, okay? Dream Not Found. I know I said earlier that Dream SMP stuff is characters and not real people. This, in this particular case, is real people, and I don't like Dream. So, and also DNF was god-awful and so annoying the entire time, even when I didn't dislike Dream. Yeah, so that one is F tier, obviously. This is by the same person that wrote the Longjong like stuff that ended up in Untamed, like that wrote the novel. I've never read this one, but my friend has and really likes it, so I'm putting it in A because it's not an S for me, but like it might be an S for them. See, this is why you can't get mad at me about the rankings because I'm just saying things. It's just for fun and entertainment and to make funny jokes. Sorry that I said that I didn't like Drarry and that South Park sucks. I didn't mean it. I'm just being quirky. I left this one on here even though I've only seen 2 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen because I've seen 2 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. So I know that Gojo is everyone's favorite white-haired anime boy. And I think he's cute too. So I think that this one could go in B tier. Why not? Ellie and Joel from The Last of Us. I thought the Last of Us fans that I saw on Tumblr were kind of annoying, but I think it in and of itself is fine. And it's like a cute father-daughter thing. So that one's also going in B tier. This one is really messed up. As you can see here, this got really messed up, but I know that's Marinette and the guy from The Miraculous Ladybug. I don't understand the appeal of that TV show, but I don't like superhero stuff very much. So, Ghost/Reader, A tier, baby. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is it a good ship? No. Do I like X-Reader Fix? Not at all. Like, no. However, the thing about this is I think it's the funniest thing in the world that a bunch of people were like, this dude from Call of Duty, the like imperialism simulator, is our new boyfriend and we're gonna write fanfiction about him. I just think that's funny. I accidentally put BNHA on here. I don't know how I messed that up. It's Kirk and Spock from Star Trek. They're A tier. They're not in BNHA. I don't know how I typed that wrong. I was just like not thinking while I was typing. But classic. Literally the reason that any of this is possible. Like, without Kirk and Spock, I don't know where we would be as a society or as fandom in general. I don't know if we would be. Like, would there be fan fiction? Would people write? Would there be OTPs? If it weren't for Kirk and Spock, I don't know. Genuinely, for Kirk, if it weren't for Kirk and Spock and like the 45-year-old moms that were enthusiasts of them, I think that our society would be like 10 steps behind where we are. Not that we're in a great place now, but it could be worse. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that's funny. So, it's better than Kylo Ren and Hux. Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. I will not deny the fact that One Direction fans had a grand impact on society, and I don't think there was anything wrong with being a One Direction fan or One Direction, or I think a lot of the fun shipping of them, to be honest, was fine. However, then it got turned into like insane conspiracy theory stuff, where like there were like bears that were sending a signal, like genuinely stuff I saw about Larry years ago was on the level of full-on conspiracy theorist stuff. And I think that's not good. And also, like, I can't fathom why this is still so big that it's in the top 100. Isn't one of them, like, married? Not that, I know that doesn't stop people. I'm just saying, this is going in F tier. I'm sorry. Oh, these are more Stray Kids, guys. My younger sibling really likes Felix. I'm gonna put the Stray Kids with the other ones. Yep. Hannibal. I never actually saw Hannibal. Yeah, they should kick me off of Tumblr. I did watch The Silence of the Lambs, like the original movie. Hannibal is one of those ones where, I think the show version of them is probably fine and kind of cool and interesting. I think that a lot of fans don't really seem like they're writing about like a cannibal serial killer. Like a lot of the content I've seen is really weird to me because it just seems like it couldn't possibly have been from a show about a cannibal serial killer. For me, I think that goes in C tier. Okay, you can't see it because it got cut off somehow. I don't know how. I will fix it. That's Destiel, though. And I understand why you would be like, what is your problem, Lumen? It's Destiel. If you have been giving people good rankings, even if you didn't like them because they were founders of fandom, amongst anything else, you really ought to do it for Destiel. No, I don't have to. I don't have to do anything, number one. And number two, I don't have to thank them for their contributions to fandom because I don't like it. I don't like Omegaverse at all, and I blame the Supernatural fandom for it, which rightfully so, okay? Rightfully so, because it's their fault. And the only good thing that Destiel has given me is the phrase super hell and that those pictures that people use to spread breaking news on Tumblr. Aziraphale and Crowley from Good Omens goes in S tier. I know this is mostly talking about the show. Good Omens is one of my favorite books of all time. I like the show pretty well. I really, really like the book, and I really love the two of them. I don't actually know who this says. Eddie Munson / Re. I will fix it, but I don't know who it is, so that's going there. Our Flags Means Death, I actually haven't seen, but I've heard that it's really good. So I'm putting this in C tier to remind myself to watch it. Okay, I won't do that because then people will look at it and be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you put Our Flag Means Death stuff in C tier? And I don't want that to happen, actually. I know what Batman is, but these people seem fine. B for Batman. Okay, and then this one goes with the Ghost X Reader stuff because, again, this is so funny to me. These war criminals gay, good for them. If you ask me, all war is crime. So, okay, and then these last two. This first one is, Rian and Good Times with Scar, who are Hermitcraft YouTubers, so they're Minecraft YouTubers. And they're like, it's like a ship of like character versions of them, like in Minecraft. Like, it's not like the real guys, to be clear, so like that's not like an issue, don't worry about it. I just personally have a vendetta, because I like Hermitcraft, and I like the, like, spin-off like series they do together, the like life series, but the fans of that are so obsessed with this ship in particular that it is like impossible to find like content about any other YouTuber from Hermitcraft or whatever. Like, it's overwhelming. And so for me and how overwhelming it is, I'm putting it in D. I won't put it in F. I don't feel quite the level of hate enough to put it in F, but it is deeply annoying. And then, okay, I don't like the show Wednesday. It is not a good show in my personal opinion. If you like it, that's totally fine. I just didn't think it was very good. But Femslash in the top 100, so that has to go in A tier because Femslash in the top 100. And then that's my final tier list. Again, please don't take it too seriously. I am just having fun and giving my personal opinion and personal experience with this. I will link this below and you should do yours and tweet it at me. And if you did like this video, then please like and subscribe for fun and profit. Well, not your profit, mine. I'm not making any money off of this. Okay, bye.